Hello friends, welcome back. In this lecture, we will learn about if and else statement. And if and else statement is nothing but decision making statement. Suppose there is some condition which is satisfying in the if statement, then that code from the if statement if block will get executed. Else the code from the else block will get executed. So in the JavaScript, I will explain some example. Suppose there is one person whose age is 15 year and we have to decide if that person will get the driving license or not. So we have to write some code to check that if that person is will get a driving license or not based on his age. So let's start with that const age 15 is eligible. We have to check that if person is eligible to get that driving license or not, because license that person will get the license only when that person's age is more than 18 years. So we have to check that it should be greater than or equal to 18 year to get the license. So we have to check that condition, because always remember that if and else block, if condition will get always be true. True means this if will always evaluate to true or false based on the condition. Okay, I will tell you how it is. It will whatever the expression we provide inside if block, that should always give either that true or false. In this case, we have to check that if the based on age is that eligible is means this comparison operator will always evaluate to either true or false, and that will get passed to here in if block, and based on that our code will get executed. I will just explain in detail in here. So I will write here it is eligible, then console.log person is eligible for driving license. LICENS. Okay. Else person is not eligible for driving license. So let's run this code. How we will get the result for this? We got a error here. Okay, sorry. Some typo error is that. AGE. I'll just rerun again. We can see person is not eligible for driving license. Why we have got? Because the person's age is 15 and he is not eligible for driving license. So this condition is get evaluated to false. And if he's checking, if block is checking that if that condition, whatever the expression we have provided, the here comparison operator after what is the output of this comparison here? It's evaluating to false here. So we are getting value as a value from else block. So it's getting populated. So again, next what one additionally we can check one more thing, that suppose that person so age is 15, how many more year required to get that driving license? He required 3 more year, right? So we can write code for that as well. Suppose let uh, age remaining, we can say, or wait year is equal to 18 minus what is the age. Okay, and we can write the code here. Person need to wait for how many years? to wait for dollar bracket wait year. Years to get license, driving license. Suppose person's age is less than 18 years, then how many years he has to wait to get the driving license? We can check here. Run this. So we can see here, now the result we have got, the person need to wait for 3 more years to get 3 years to get driving license. In this way, we can write our code here. So I want to provide another one more example here. So based on person's date of birth year. Suppose date of birth year, we can write one variable const birth year is equal to 1990, and we will decide that based on birth year if that person is born in which century. If that 1990, if that born in 1990, it means it's 20th century, and if it is more than 2000, then it's 21st century, right? I'll just write some birth year one, something like, okay, the birth year might have earlier, so it was showing some error. Or birth year one, I will create the variable like this. So I will just check that if condition, I will check for one if condition. If that condition is satisfied, then this console.log, this code get executed. Else this console.log code will get executed. Okay. So in this way, we have to decide that person is from which century. Suppose birth year is 1990s, and then we have to decide like if that is from now we have to first decide that if year, we will declare one variable. Okay, let century. Okay, century here. Okay, century we will decide here. Again, what are all we required? Birth year is, suppose in if block birth year is greater than, sorry, less than or equal to 1999. Okay, then it's a 20th century. We can say person born in 20th century. Okay, else person born in 21st century. We can say, correct? Here we can say that. Okay, I will give some more example on this late century also. I will create one variable and show you. Now we can see the result for this based on person's uh, yeah, person's birth year. We can display here the century. Let's see. Person's birth year is 1990, so he was born in 20th century. And if we change this to 2021, suppose we change to 2024, suppose. So what the result we will get? A person born in 21st century. We got it, right? So in this way we can write. Suppose I just want to give some more detail on that scope of that variable. Suppose what I'm doing, late century. Okay, I will just declare this variable here, and century is equal to 20. Okay, and I will display the same message. I will just comment out this part now, and I will show you how it looks like. Now century born in dollar bracket, and I have provided here. In the similar way, if suppose I am declaring the century here, here century is 21st, and I'm providing this value. So let's see how it looks like. And I want to display the same thing. This will work because we have uh, declared inside the block and displayed inside the block itself, console.log. We have displayed there only. We can see person born in 21st century. We have got from this right, because we have declared here. I will just comment out this part and see how it looks like. So we have got the person born in 21st century. Now I will just change some this console.log. I will write some. I will just write one console.log outside the that if else block, and I will try to access this century. Okay, then how we what is the output we will get? We will see that. Okay, person born in 21st century we got, and person born in undefined century we got, right? So undefined is nothing but that the scope of that variable outside this if else block is not reachable, like century, this variable is not reachable here. That's why we got the instead of 21st we have got the undefined here. So how we can solve this issue? We can declare this century here and remove this century from here, and default value we can mention something like century or anything like 20 or no, not 20, suppose xyz something 25 or 90 something like that we are mentioning here. Okay, and we are running here. Now we have got century 21st and 21st. Why we have got 21st here? Because it is already declared here, and the value of this latest initially the value was 90. It was we hard coded this value century 90. But when it check for this condition, this condition didn't pass. So it didn't went to this if block. So it went to this block, and it displayed as person born in 21st century. Again, what is the value of century? Yeah, the actual value was 90 and it was replaced with 21. So outside the block also it took as a 21st and it was displayed here like person born in 21st and person born in 21st century. In this way we can, I'll just modify this century person was, I will just add one more word here, was, we'll see here. Person was born in 21st century, we can see here. So this variable is accessible to outside the if else block also. Why? Because we have declared that variable outside that block. Because of that, it is accessible outside that block. Okay, I hope you guys understood the concept of if else statement decision making in the JavaScript. Thank you.